All right, I'm going to talk about pet peeves at the gym. And at my gym, my favorite machine, they have two of them. Number 7 and number 8. Number 7 and number 8 are the ellipticals. And at my club, those two ellipticals have the nice LCD TV hooked up to the cable so you can watch the Beverly Hillbillies or whatever while you're working out. Now, these machines are popular, along with the other ones that have the TVs. But these machines are popular, and therefore there is a 30-minute limit. And there's a nice grease board there. You sign up when you start it, sign up when you end. Sign up for 30 minutes and get the fuck out of there, okay? So one day I'm at the club, and I had to wait a few minutes because somebody was still in mid-workout, so I get on there, and I start working out. I get to the end of my 30 minutes, and this dude next to me was there long before I ever started. So I did my 30 minutes. I know this guy's been there at least 50 minutes. So it's like, people, when there's a 30-minute limit on the machine, what part of 30 don't you understand? Or do you just think you're fucking special? Get your 30 minutes and get out of there. Now, the other person that really annoys me is the person who's on the machine next to me and they're yakking on the phone. It's like, I'm here to work out. I don't want to hear your side of a conversation. If you need to talk on the phone, take a break and get the hell out of here and have your conversation somewhere else. And third is the guy, and they're usually guys. I have never run into a female with this problem, but it's usually a guy working out right next to me that is the sweatiest thing I've ever seen or smelt in my entire life. And this person right next to you is working out up a storm, and they're so freaking sweaty that the sweat is just dripping off the end of their nose and off the end of their chin, and it's dripping off the end of the elbows, and it hits the machine that they're on, and it splashes. You can feel that shit. Excuse me, I hit my microphone. You can feel that shit hitting you when it splashes on their machine. It's like, Jesus Christ. And I always end up next to somebody like that. And not only is it gross to look at, but it stinks too. All right, now at the gym locker room. Oh my God, there are things that bug me. But the one thing that bugs me the most are the naked old guys. The old guys who their shit hangs down to their knees.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bob.
Boy, the Saints sure did kick some ass the other night, didn't they?
Yeah, that onside kick sure did catch me by surprise.
Yeah, it sure did, Bill. Well, I'm gonna go hit the hot tub, man.
Yeah, we'll catch up with you in a minute there, Bob. Please do us all a favor and cover yourself up with a towel. Jesus. Okay, and at my gym, okay, the bathroom, there are 3 stalls. Or 3 urinals. There's 3 urinals at my gym. Okay? We're going to call them number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay? And at my gym, people don't realize that there is urinal etiquette here involved. And that if you're a solo artist going to take a piss and none of these are occupied, you do not go for number 2 because that renders number 1 and number 3 out of commission. At least for people like me, it does. So if you're going there as a solo, pick number 1 or number 3. That way, if you're in number 1 or number 3, then somebody can come along and take the opposite one. Now, if number 1 and number 3 are occupied, still number 2 is out of commission unless you have to go really, really, really bad. Now, believe it or not, I have seen people with their you-know-what in one hand and a cell phone in the other. No kidding. I have seen people standing at the urinal pissing and talking on the phone at the same time. And I tell you, I swear, I hope that I have never been the recipient of a phone call from somebody who's been pissing and talking to me at the same time. And worse yet is behind you when you're at the pisser are the stalls, and there's 3 of those bad boys. And it's like when a guy is in the stall, he's usually only there for one thing 99% of the time. And I've addressed this before, and that's to take a shit. But it's like it just kills me, when you hear one side of a conversation inside one of the fucking stalls. It's like it would be bad enough to be on the receiving end of a call of somebody who's taking a piss, but I mean, who in their right mind would call somebody to have a conversation while they're taking a shit? I mean, seriously. How many of you have been the victim of shit dialing?